Okay. 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 I'm live, baby. It's too hot out right now to go play basketball. It's too hot. It said it was 92 in Harrisburg right now. It's 92 in Harrisburg right
So
now.
you're just gonna make both?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna make mine with my honey wheat bread because it's only 19 grams of four. It's only 15 grams of carbs for 2 slices of bread. So it's like twice less carbs than that bread. So for the burger for the burger one, huh?
How much with the bread?
I don't know. Everything was 20 something, 21, 20 something. Yeah. So hot dog buns, burger buns, two loco mocha monsters, and your cigarettes. Yeah. The monsters are in the fridge on the door. All right. So I'll only be doing one game because I got to start cooking at 4 or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Or 4:30.
The sooner the better.
Oh, come on. Are you hungry again? Yeah, because you only had half of that sandwich, right? Damn. All right. Well,
And also gives us more time.
all right. I'm online. I'm live now, so take it easy. More Walking Dead, yeah. So my fiance got me into Walking Dead, guys. Now, uh, the way I try to look at it is, it's not a zombie movie, or I mean show. It's a survival show. That's if any of you guys listen to this when the live stream is over or during the live stream, if you have an issue watching zombie stuff with zombies, don't think of it as a zombie show. Think of it as a survival show. Think of it that way. My father will probably still not want to watch it, even though I tell him how good it is. It's like, I don't. I was the same way. I don't want anything zombies. Zombie games were boring. Zombie shows and movies are all boring. But I just love the characters so much. Yeah, I told my fiance my top three characters on The Walking Dead are Rick, Daryl, and Glenn. We're on season 3. My fiance watched it like 5, 6 times. That's like his Dexter. My Dexter, I watched the original Dexter show 5 or 6 times, and then I watched Dexter New Blood like 3 times. Yeah, 3 times, I think. So, so that's like a total of 8 times watching Dexter total. 8 times. Not like fully because one time it was aired on cable TV, and I caught it from maybe like the second season. I even recorded them on Dish too when I had it on a certain channel. Shit. Yeah, I don't have my playbook for offense. Okay. So it'll have to be, what was it? Shit. Oh, Washington. Damn, I should have got water too. They probably had water there. I'll just have to make another lemonade. Well, you're gonna be here? Yeah. They can even hear whispering, babe. I tried to tested it out. But like if somebody calls, like Monica or somebody, you know, they usually don't call. I think until 4:35. Yeah. Oh. What?
The headphone jack.
Yeah, because it's an Android phone, right? What are you doing? Why is there so much shit here?
Yeah. Tell me.
I didn't say my name or anything. I'm online. I'm live now. Nobody can know my identity or know anything. Where we live. No. Why do you keep putting it there? I keep putting it here. Why don't you just wear it there?
Why you got all this shit on the back?
Why don't you just
Most important Eagle to get back to the NFC title game.
Why don't you just wear that neck pillow that I have? This is gonna be a desync. It's taking too long to load. Whenever the game takes too long to load, you know, it's gonna be a disqualification for both of us. Oh, okay, I went through.
Between the San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles. It should prove to be a good one. Between the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this.
I think I played this guy before. Sturdy Gazette. I remember Sturdy G. Sturdy something. Sturdy G. Looks familiar. A lot of people use the 49ers online too. I'm glad. Hopefully they're a 49ers fan. Because they're just talking too much shit. It's fucked up. They don't even want to give us credit.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
I mean, you're making it obvious.
Picked up by James Bradbury.
One, I don't use PA crossers because it's BS. It's too easy. Two, I mean, that can happen.
For the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first half,
I only practice against the 49ers because I think they have the best defense. So.
And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets into the line of scrimmage and no more.
When I'm on offense in practice, I practice against the best defense, and when I'm on defense in practice, I practice against the best offense. So, why is it so fucking loud? Damn. Third read on the play.
It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Look.
It's still too fucking loud. I don't understand it.
Just 4 yards, and it'll be second down.
When I played in the yard as a kid, I used to imitate the spectacular catches that I would see on TV. I don't think I ever imitated one quite that well.
I mean, you think about it, like, people complain about how the game has the same commentary, like, every year, babe. I mean, the amount of commentary they put into one game, it's ridiculous, so I don't blame them. Really? Again? He's leaving it open again? I wasn't going to take it, but it's like the only thing open.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. We want it. Come to my world. Slam. SOS.
I'll take the delay game. I always say there's situations where you do and you don't. That's one where I don't call a timeout. It's a little tough there. And that's why. See, people will take a timeout there. Hey, I'm at the 1 yard line again. Take a timeout right there. You know, you might need that timeout at the end of the half. In that situation, I would say like 53% don't call a timeout, 47% call a timeout. It's pretty close. It's really close in that situation. It's like 55-45, you know. I'm big on timeouts. I try not to use them when I don't need to. The problem in real life, coaches are so, like, prideful. They don't want fans to know, oh, this coach is a dumbass. He didn't call timeout early in the game when, you know, it's like fans want the timeout to be called, but you shouldn't call a timeout. 1st and 10 to start the game, you shouldn't call a timeout. Just shouldn't. The other thing, too, is if you can audible to a run play, audible to a run play. I audible to a run play, but it was just too late. Yeah, I was gonna say McCaffrey. The only problem I have with McCaffrey, they want to give him 92 speed with 97 acceleration. He never had 92 speed to begin with, probably ever in his life. Never. I could say, okay, give him 92 speed, but give him like 87, 88 acceleration or something. Because they're making it seem like he was faster than Sproles was back in the day. Are you kidding me? Hey. When I watched McCaffrey's ultimate Heisman Trophy highlights and then watched the 2,000-yard season that he had, he did not have that speed. He looked like a smaller, faster version of Peyton Hillis. That was it. Another quit. Yep. Oh, babe, I have like in the last 12 games, I won 11 games.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm not fucking around anymore. I get 3-4, if I play 4 games, I get 3 or 4 of them people quitting on me. So, a couple nights this week, I was like, I started playing the game 11:30, had 4 people quit on me. It was like 1 o'clock, and it's like, I don't fucking feel like playing after 1. All these people are quitting on me. So I just went to bed. And that happened twice. So I got like 8 games in like 2 hours because people quit. So I got like I had a 10-game winning streak, and then I was like, watch the 11th one. I'm going to be disconnected. And I got disconnected on the 11th one. Because if the game, when you match with your opponent, you know how Fortnite is when you match into a game? If the loading takes too long to match into the game, enter the game online for Madden, it disconnects both players, and you both get a loss. Or one gets a win, one gets a loss. It's fucking bullshit. They call it a desync. Because the game took too long to actually, like, the connection on one end took too long. It was like a too long of a loading screen, and it just disconnects both players, or disconnects one of them. Even though my internet is fine, you know. The only times I lose is like when I'm talking or when I'm going too fast in the game, I'm doing things too quick. It would be like, imagine if you were playing Fortnite, right? And you're just running and gunning, just running, not really being aware of your surroundings, but just running and looking for people. You get your ass killed. You would die as soon as you entered the game if you did that shit. You have to like run. You have to do a combination of run, hide, just like any shooter. You have to hide. You have to run a little bit. You have to make sure there's no snipers in the area. You have to you have to do a lot of stuff. But if you're just gonna run and gun, just run around looking for people, you're gonna, you know, you ain't gonna get any kills. It's gonna be hard.
Between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles.
See, on my live stream on the PlayStation, it says 2 people watching, and here on YouTube, it only says 1. Now it says 1. Holy shit. Every time I get hit like that, I swear, it feels like I'm gonna fumble every time. I get scared from big hits. I mean, this might be a touchdown. Nope. Right? Yeah. I thought it was a touchdown from the slot fade. I went through the rest of my reads. Touchdown on the fucking streak. I mean, if you're gonna give me cover 1, come on. 1 high safety. I knew it was man across. I knew it was man coverage across the board. Come on. He was lucky there. I mean, maybe I take a coverage sack because depending which one you read first, if the streak's covered, you can lose that slot fade.
That's what it is, baby. That's what it is.
Yeah, keep your day job, buddy. You're doing the shit we want. Thank you for your service.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 25.
Night security. I would never work night security. I have jobs here in the area. It says unarmed security guard. Really? You want me to be unarmed? Get the hell out of here. I'm not. If I'm working security, I'm gonna be armed. Right. So what if there's somebody with a gun? All right. You want security not to be armed? Okay. You know, guys, just because he's playing like a pussy, he's gonna regret it. I'm gonna make him pay for it.
3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6. And I wonder if their play call right now is reflecting on that.
I'll let you do whatever you want, and I won't do whatever I want. But Madden 24 is my year. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. You guys have 2-3 weeks left, and you guys are all on notice. You guys don't wanna. You don't want to play a game like that with me. You don't want to play anything goes with me. Anything goes. You don't want to do that with me. For the first time in my career, 20 plus years, I'm going to do whatever the hell I want. But that's Madden 24. You guys got 3 weeks left.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing Jones.
I was going to say, throw that one.
Bellinger hauls it in on left side. Touchdown, Giants.
There you go.
Daniel Bellinger, a 14-yard touchdown.
Come on.
And the Giants are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Please, what are you doing? Just go where you got to go.
You know the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored 7-7 here.
That's the only way they're going to keep scoring with me. But I got backups, and I don't need that.
From the end zone. And a good return is going to be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Won 11 out of my last 12 games using backups.
The Eagles offense set to begin the next.
You can say, oh, it's probably because your opponents suck. You get matched up with bad opponents. I beat a top 30 ranked opponent. I have the recording for that. 4th read on the play.
But only right at the line of scrimmage. A good pickup there at 22.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
That wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was the tight end. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. He is out of bounds inside the 35.
If you know where to go with the ball, do you really need a starter? No, you don't. That's why I'm doing this.
Now Boyd. And he slings one that's incomplete.
They need a, I don't know if they user rush me or not, but they need money plays, easy pass concepts, user rushes, nano blitzes, fag D.
A second down throw for Boyd. Drops this one
Third
down
read.
to Gainwell. And he's going to get this down near the 25. And at his size, he's a smaller back.
And I didn't just stare him down.
He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little
Third
bit.
read.
But get him out in the open field into some space. That place to
I already know that spot and go is going to take too long.
all the big boys are. You know, they can make someone miss in the open field.
These two teams all tied after one. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a
He almost got lucky because they gave me a certain release right there.
So obviously
I wanted a back corner or the pylon right there. I wasn't going to get that. That could have been picked off. And I think I was lag switch on the throw too.
that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on.
I'll eventually get intercepted because I'm talking. I can't do both. I can't talk and play. Especially when I talk and go real quick, I don't do my blocking adjustments. I don't ID the mic. I don't read the defense fully. I give my opponents advantages too, and they still can't beat me, or they still have a hard time beating me.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage.
The only time I ever do shit they do is just to troll them. Like if they use tight end attack on me all game, I literally, my last opponent I beat 2 opponents ago, last night, I beat him with his own tight end attack. He tight end attacked me all game. Gave me the ball back right before end of regulation.
So now they have to
Like 8 seconds left. I scored on a tight end attack with 3 seconds left.
backwards. Jones fakes the
Just because he did it all game.
flushed out right.
I was going to say, be careful.
Right side, taking
It could have just been a drop. That's all.
past the 25.
People think this is trash talk, but if I'm playing with backups, you know, I'm doing it for a reason. I mean, come on. My last opponent quit in the first quarter, first half. Again. Third read. Actually, my fourth read, I read the flat slant stop, and boom, right there. No, I actually want to win this time. I didn't accept it. I thought I declined it. All right, fine. I got another 30 minutes. Whatever, that's fine. It's the Giants, so, well, let's give them a pass. Back in the day, when I just started liking the Eagles, I was living in New York. Or no, I wasn't living in New York. I moved to PA, then I went back to New York for a summer for vacation. And then I was like talking to my cousin, my family. I would be like, if I was to like have New York as a favorite team or second favorite team, I'd pick the Jets before I pick the Giants. So for some reason, just the Giants. I don't know what it is. The only time quitting when opponents quit on me is like a good thing is when I'm trying to get a lot of games in like an hour. Other than that, it's just like it makes me not want to fucking play anymore. So that's like what, 2 games? 2 wins. That's 2 wins in like what, 25 minutes? But then once I start playing 4 games, 4 straight people quit on me. It's like I don't feel like playing the 5th one because it's like I don't know. It's almost the same thing when you like go back to play an old Call of Duty game and there's hackers. It's just like it makes it unplayable. It's when people quit on me, it makes it unplayable. The only time players stick around is when they see they still have a chance to win the game or have a chance to make it close or something. That's the only time they fucking stay. I told people, I have never quit an online game. I have missed doctor's appointments. I have went to school late. I never quit a Madden game in my 20 plus year Madden career. I'm 33 years old right now. Be like, oh well, I missed my doctor appointment. I'll just come tomorrow. Big deal. I'm not gonna quit a Madden game. And people used to tell me, oh, you're trying so hard to be different. You're trying so hard not to quit. You're trying so hard to. You don't want to play like everybody else. You don't want to quit. You don't want to do this because you want to be different. It's like, no. It's just like I can't stomach quitting. And I can't stomach using spamming shit like stretch plays, like tight end attack, PA crossers, or user rushing, or playing FAGD. I've never played FAGD in my life, and I never user rushed, ever. The only time I do is to troll my opponents late in the game, when I'm already winning, or I need it to win.
Right out of the gates, here's Cook. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
And then you see like players having these names like Fearless or like, yeah, here we go, lag switching. I guess you're fearless because you got a lag switch. We know what to do with those guys, don't we?
And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And that's going to be incomplete.
I went off the whole shot, still knew I had cover 2, so I still knew I could hit that middle slant.
That's an excellent job.
Sometimes the game just don't register.
You never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first
Like if you lightly tap a button, it doesn't register sometimes. He'll probably use a rush. Okay. Against lag switchers, you want to maybe use play action or run the ball to buy more time when you're passing it. Use play action and then run the ball, draw plays, and then some bubbles outside, plays that are going to be wide open to start and wide open late.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But at this stage,
I use a pass lead down thinking he'd probably be able to come back down.
Such a talented team in defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence.
If I was a lag switcher, I'd be blitzing too.
to throw on 2nd and 10. Look, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I only took a little long there because I always say when your opponent uses cover 0 blitzes or man coverage, take a little peek after the snap to see where they're using. If they're using in the middle, they're going to take away the first immediate route down the middle. Normally I wouldn't do that, but though I didn't like the whole shot. I never use seam passes. I didn't pick a good enough play to have a lot of cover 2 beaters. That's when I settle for those.
sacked back in the 24. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went.
I mean, I make third string quarterbacks look like the greatest quarterbacks of all time. I play with punters too. I could just run it right here if I wanted to.
It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Just like that. Just like that.
Better not have cover 0 or cover 4. I'll beat both of them. You better be user rushing me. And that's something I don't do.
They go play action with Book.
Yeah.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tony Carpenter. And the Packers are going to get...
Because in that situation, every time I have a 3rd and 20 or more or whatever, I don't settle for a short pass and just get a field goal. I'm trying to go for it all. I'm trying to either get a first down or a touchdown.
Just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Let's see how he plays on offense. Let's see if he's really fearless. If he's fearless, he won't spam shit. What, did he switch tight end attack to the other side? Yep. Oh yeah, he ain't fearless. If you're fearless, you're not doing that. Probably go to a run. Or bootleg off of that. Don't worry, I don't accept penalties. Not delay games. I mean, I play with backups. You know, I don't use a rush. I don't play fag D. I don't use heavy blitzes. I give you guys a chance, and you still can't beat me. Only reason he got that is because it's hard defending, you know, when they switch it. It's weird. It's different. You got people who quick hike. You got people who switch. This is the garbage. These are the players that are garbage. And then they say, oh, you garbage. You can't stop it. You're garbage. Well, in order for me to stop it, I could leave something wide open for a touchdown if I stop all that. I'd rather have him get close to the red zone. They're eventually going to go off of their reads. Even if it's wide open, they're going to go off of it eventually. I'm live streaming, buddy.
You can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well. But I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
I would be running it. I would have went with the fake jet sweep and handed it off to the running back. I would never do that. That's just stupid. The reason why I always take that guy is because I have the inside shirt up. I have the inside shirt up. Always on those. Nope. I already knew. I already read it was a Texas route. I didn't use her that, but I knew I had a guy there. And I was like, nope. Wrong. When guys get pressure on them, they throw it blindly. They throw it into places that aren't open windows.
Really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early. I think both teams are trying to find an advantage.
Third read.
Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
I have to say it every time because there's articles saying you can't go through reads in your progression. There's people on Reddit saying you can't read the defense. You can't go through reads in your progression. You need money plays or plays to get your guys wide open. I'm proof that you don't need that. I'm undefeated in tournaments. And I'm playing with backups right now, winning 11 out of my last 12 games. And I beat a top 30 ranked opponent with backups. I mean, yeah, it was like 1 o'clock and maybe they were taking me lightly. Who knows? Who cares? But he struggled all game long trying to score.
Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
I know I always have that because when I go in practice or I'm on defense, it's not, you can't just switch to that nearest defender. You can only switch to the nearest defender when the ball's in the air. It's bullshit. It is. I'll tell it like it is. It's BS.
Looking right side, that's complete to Watkins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go.
I mean, if I was a lag switcher, I'd have to be somebody else. But if I was a lag switcher, I'd be lag switching every play. Point afters, field goals, kicks, punts, everything. This guy's just lag switching me when he don't need to. He's lag switching me to say like, oh, I have a lag switch. That's it.
Look now. Escaping the pressure right.
Fifth read on the play. I'm sorry, sixth read.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up
Can't go through reads in my progression. Oh, I guess, I mean, you know, maybe I should make an article saying you can. I mean, I just had 6 reads on that play. And it don't matter how many routes there are, you could have 8 or 10 reads on a play. People will be like, how is that possible? Because if you keep going off of something and coming back to it, that counts as an extra read. If you look at something twice, that counts as 2 reads.
They'll run here. Gainwell. And he's caught down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
I'm not just like rolling out, and staring down a receiver like 99.9% of players do.
On second and goal. Eluding the pressure right.
I don't even do that shit. It's just nobody's open on the left side. There's more receivers on the right. Whatchamacallit? What's the word I want to use? The flow of all the routes are going to the right. It's not like I'm purposely picking these plays to do this. Like, I pick a play, you guys know. I pick a play and I just run it. I just pick a play and I just play, you know. If it's a bad play, if it's like a bad pass concept, bad run play, I just try to audible. And if I don't, or I don't hot route, then I'm fucked, you know. But you guys know, I only go through coach's suggestions, and I only go through the first 3 to 5 pages. That's it. I don't even go through that many pages. And if I don't have my custom playbook like I don't right now, I'll have horrible play calls all game from the coaching suggestions. Oh my God, he's still through that. It's like I'm like he's definitely not throwing that because I'm on it, and then they throw it and somehow it'd get it over me. Like that wasn't a situation to get it over me. That shouldn't have went over me. Because I usered them. I could understand it's the computer, backs turned, computer. You know, you're facing the computer, the back's turned. You can throw stuff like bullets to seam passes, or you can throw, you know, dagger routes or certain routes with their back turned. But if it's a user-controlled opponent, like an opponent, like it's not the same thing. Again. Like, even though he got these, like, this guy is terrible.
Give him 15
I guess I guess he is fearless, but he got more balls than brains. Eventually, one's going to be an incomplete pass, at least. When that happens, you got a second and 10, you get another incomplete pass, you have one chance to get 10 yards.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32. There's Rodgers to throw.
I really thought he had the spot route, so when I saw he had the tight end, on the deep over route for a touchdown, I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you going to a check down? It's a touchdown right there. I have to coach these players. Oh, he had 6 seconds left. I was like, why the hell is he going for a field goal? Wow. He missed the touchdown. I'm not missing that touchdown.
On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Crosby is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
What time is it? All right, 12 minutes left. You going out? All right. Ah, shit, I took it out. I wasn't going to take it out. No, you're not making dinner. I told you I'm making dinner. I'm going to be done 4:30. I told you. Remember? 4:30. I know you said the sooner the better. But when I tell you I'm making dinner, I'm making dinner. I told you that when you came home. I told you that. Yeah. Yeah. I need to do that too. I love it. Oh, there's another thing. Well, it's first down, but a lot of my opponents, a lot of people online, they want to go under center on third and fourth down. Makes no sense. All you got to do on defense, if it's like a third and long, fourth and long, is just send a heavy blitz. If it really is a play action, you just send a heavy blitz. Hey, he's playing my game. If he's gonna try to do long, try to drag out this game, he's playing my game. Because that's what I do. Like when I go on a big winning streak, a lot of my opponents don't take game time into account. He's playing my game. Yeah, he might get a 3-point lead from getting a touchdown here on this drive, but you shouldn't have changed up your offense because now look at that, 2nd and 17. Should have kept doing what you were doing earlier in the game. Do what gave you success. I wouldn't do what 99.9% of these players do, but do what they do. They need to do what they do for success. They need easy pass concepts, and they need to guess one thing to be open. If it's not open, they're fucked. They don't have 2 or 3 reads on a play. If they do, it's an easy pass concept. If any opponent has 3 reads, it's because they have like mesh or something, where they read both the mesh and then they read like a spot, and then they read the wheel off of it. But me, goddamn, I have 5-6 reads when I go spread. That's unheard of. That's unheard of. Oh my God. I was going to say, wow, that was a terrible throw. That's from Rodgers. That's something I see from me in book and practice. That was Rodgers. So, you know what that tells you. I don't have to do much on defense. He's going to end up losing this game himself. He's gonna end up losing this. He's gonna make one fucking bad throw this whole game. It's gonna fuck him up. You almost gotta be perfect when you play me because I'm doing the basics. I'm mastering the basics. So. If you're not going to go through reads in your progression, you got to play perfect when you face me. You got to run the ball. You got to use easy pass concepts, play actions, roll out, but don't roll out. Come on. I mean, I said to take away the wide receiver, but also read the box. You don't have the run inside. Read the box. It's that simple. Read the damn box. That play isn't going to work. Read the box. That play only work maybe if you have like. Also, I go off my opponent's tendencies. I know eventually he's going to try to go deep and go to the second one, not the first one.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Drop this underneath for Jones.
I always let them take the running back. Because now he's got to figure out how to score from here. You can't just do it with tight end tech. You're going to have to use runs, bootlegs, sprints, sticks, double slants, stuff like bullshit. Like I said, now if he wants to keep this lead or win, he's got to user rush me. He's got to play fag D. He's got to bring blitzes that I'm not expecting. He's got to do a lot of stuff. Do everything I don't do. That's the only way you're going to beat me.
From a yard or two deep, here comes the return.
Lucky fumbles, tips for picks, those kind of things too. Only way you're going to beat me.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back. Yeah, it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a...
I love when my opponents do this because I could run out all the clock, give them like 8, 12 seconds left right now.
A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
And what's the one thing you could do against a user rusher? Play action or run the ball too. The same thing you can do against a lag switcher. It's the same thing you can do against the user rusher. Run right at the user rusher. It is the Packers though. They're a weird team.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Third down now. Those last
I ain't falling for that.
indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 36.
See, when you see your opponents in certain situations, you know they've been using a certain play on offense or defense. You use that against them later in the game. They went with a double safety blitz, knowing the situation that we have right now, most likely going to be man coverage behind it.
5 yards on the carry.
I mean, hey, maybe he heard me about saying that I only have 12 minutes left or I need to get out of here at 4:30. Should I do what he did to me? The only time I do what they do is when it's a close game to tie or win.
You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
From the gun and give the game well.
Wow, my own offensive lineman.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 12.
I wouldn't call a timeout in that situation because regardless, I'd say I'm either going to get the ball back or I'm going to need to take timeouts after the 2-minute warning. Not now. I almost messed up on the throw right there. I was going to say, barring a lucky tip for a pick, fumble, or a missed read, or a bad throw.
Here's a handoff to Gainwell. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Regardless, I'm going to be up a touchdown. So if I get a touchdown, I'll be up a touchdown.
1:53 left. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. He's back to throw. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back in the
I didn't run it there because, one, it's heavy. Two, if I do break it, it could be a touchdown from a run. So either way.
You gotta drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. This is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up.
Well, I had 2 guys open, guys. The other one was a touchdown. Look at that. I'm not taking the touchdown. What happened? Game over. I take that touchdown. Who knows what happens? It's game over now. He played into my game. I told him. Played into my hand.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. He takes it across.
Now he's got 25 seconds with only 1 timeout. Now, if I was him, if I was born somebody else different, different universe, different life, I'd be lag switching him right now.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We've called a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely terrific. Barring some type of miraculous.
Now, this is when you think, okay, can I boot this at the back of the end zone or whatever? Pretty sure I can, so just do that. Don't squib it. Don't do whatever, any of that shit.
Nixon now from his end zone. And he's up across the 25.
Because if he returns it, he's wasting time. I thought it was going to be deeper than that because there was 4-mile-per-hour winds. So, in real life, 4-mile-per-hour winds wouldn't do shit.
Offense ready to get their next drive underway. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last.
My God, I was going to say, let it for the, how many times, the 5 or 6 times I was close with a pick, let that one be it. And that was a perfect user, too. Those other ones, yeah, I was late and it was a bad user, but that one was good. I'm like, in that situation, you gotta be careful because I do have a fourth corner playing number 1, my number 1 corner. So, or my second out, my outside corner is a fourth or 5th corner. So, if I have man coverage on the field, they will beat that man coverage, that cover 2 man, like it's cover 2, and they'll have that whole shot.
In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Normally I wouldn't run up the score, and I don't need to, but this guy, whoever plays like a pussy is going to get it.
Every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline. But
All right, 4:32. That's it.
So fly Eagles
3 straight wins.
And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter.
You gotta make dinner now.
Off the scoreboard.
See you guys later.
for the entire game, but when you throw one in the